Okay, Alex, we're going to take a look at your swing here. We have two views. We have a side view and we have a front view. And what I'm going to do is play through both of these initially. Take a look at them. There's your side view. You pop that ball up there. And the front view. And actually that was two different pitches, and you pop that one up as well. So let's take a look at that, and I think there's some things that we can fix that will help you with your swing, and the way you're swinging now with your mechanics, you're going to do that a lot. You're going to pop a lot of balls up. So let's go back to the stance here, and first let's take a look at this one more time. All right, here's our stance. And one of the things I want you to fix is flattening out this bat on your shoulder. Alright, you do have a lot of movement with the bat, which is fine, but as long as you're in position to hit when the ball's being pitched, that's fine. But if you're ending up down here as the pitcher approaches, gets into his pitcher's window when he's starting to pitch the ball, that's going to be trouble. So maybe a little less movement. What we do is we go into our negative movement, which should be the movement back towards the catcher with the hands slightly, maybe an inch or two, and we're basically loading up the hands. But notice where you start, we start our hands higher, and your negative movement is actually down. Okay, see it? It's up and then down. Where actually we should be loading our hands a little bit back towards the catcher. So we're going to go progress along here. We'll go to our toe touch. And you can see how your stride is longer than what it needs to be, and that's something that you want to think about doing, is shortening up that stride, because what happens is, now look at where your hands are. This is not where we want to be with our hands when we get to our heel plant, when our foot plants on the ground. We want to keep those hands up, so everything's dropping here, and basically what that's going to do is cause a lot of pop-ups. You're going to be swinging up at the ball dramatically, which we don't want to do. So we'll pass through here, and you're going to drag the bat through the zone and have a pretty good uppercut at the ball. Now you can say, okay, well, this is a low pitch, you had to go down and get that, but I can show you in a minute some major league hitters at how the swing should be at a low pitch. You're not dropping the hands to the ball from here before you start your swing. You're starting from up here. So let's keep going here. One of the things we like to see from our hitters is a stiff front leg, and you hit off of that front leg, gets you more power, more drive into the ball. So we definitely want to fix that. We don't want to be bent like that. Now you do have good extension on your arms, and a lot of that's as a result of you kind of going after the ball, lunging after it. What we want to think about doing is letting the ball get a little deeper in the zone. So here you do want to hit an inside pitch. Oops, let me change my markers here. You do want to hit an inside pitch out in front of the plate. As the ball gets further away from you, you want to let it get deeper into the zone. So basically an outside pitch is going to be kind of in this area. The ball down the middle is going to be hit maybe about in there. So you don't want to jump out the ball. You got to let the ball get deep. And I can show you on your this swing over here at contact. You see where the ball is? The ball's right down the middle. Okay. And I know that you're reaching out for this and really jumping out. You can see by the posture of your body that you're jumping out at the ball. You have to be patient. You have to let the ball get to you. Trust your hands. So again, you're popping that ball up. Your hands have dropped. So there's definitely a few things that you want to look at seriously, so you can fix and hit the ball consistently, better contact consistently. So I'm going to pull up a major leaguer for you. I'll show you what I'm talking about, and I'll just go someone like I think Soriano here, if I remember correctly, has a swing where he's pretty wide. Now watch what he does. He replaces his front foot the same spot, and you can see he hits the ball out in front. The ball is on the inner half of the plate, so he does want to hit the ball out in front. He's probably going to pull that down the line. But you can see the ball is maybe just slightly above knee high. All right, but look at his hands. Look where his hands at heel plant are up here. Oops, let me change that again. Circle that. All right, his hands again at heel plant are up here. Now your hands at heel plant are all the way down here. Okay, and they're both low pitches. So what we want to do is stay in a good posture. You got to keep the hands up. We don't want to drop the whole backside because obviously you're going to pop the ball up a lot. Okay, so what can we work on here? Let me pull you up from your front view. A couple things we can work on to prevent the hands from dropping. What I would advise is the 2-tee drill. Basically set up 2 tees back to back on each other, and put a ball on the back tee, ball on the front tee. You can have them on the same height. You don't have to necessarily. A lot of times we'll raise this back one up a little bit to kind of like really focus on coming over top of the first ball or inside of that first ball. But basically what you want to do is you want to be able to hit the ball in the front tee without hitting the ball in the back. Now we don't necessarily swing down at the ball and come down and at contact. Eventually our swing will level out and go slightly upward, but when you start, you don't want to drop the hands. So if you drop the hands when you stride, see that? It's going to be impossible for you to hit that front ball without hitting the back ball. Now I might want to put these tees up a little bit. We might do something like this. Okay, but the idea is that it forces you to keep the hands up, because if you're doing this, look at where the bat's coming through the zone. All right, really the bat needs to come through the zone from here to here, and eventually it will start leveling out until you get to contact, something like that. The bat path would be. So that's one thing that you can do to prevent dropping of the hands. The other thing is the overstride, and basically what I would do with that is simply I might draw a line out in the dirt, put a little pole there or something small so you don't trip over and twist your ankle. But all you got to do is put something out there where if you stride too far, you're going to step on it or you're going to step over the line or whatever. That's a pretty easy thing to resolve. The other thing is the stiff front leg. Basically, that's just going to, I don't have a drill really for that. You're just going to practice that and maybe practice off the tee, some BP, and just really focus on hitting back off of that front leg, because that's where the power is going to be coming from. When you get a full hip turn and you hit that, you get the hitting off that stiff front leg. I'll show you again, Soriano, what I'm talking about. So at contact, you can see he's like that. Okay, and these are all these guys. Every major league hitter does this. This is where much of their power comes from. Every major league hitter has this balanced approach. Stiff front leg. You got the vertical alignment right there. Head down on the ball. Okay, that's a perfect swing. So that's what we want to strive for you, Alex. So again, to recap, avoid dropping the hands at heel plant. Avoid the long stride. Okay, let the ball get deeper in the zone, and also try to work on that stiff front leg. So hopefully this little analysis helps you. A couple things you can work on, and if you do this, I really think you're going to improve dramatically your consistent contact and good contact, and try to avoid swinging through balls and popping a lot of balls up. All right, hopefully that helped you.